Welcome to my channel, The Judgment Edge. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
And Ms. Davis, did you get someone hired?
No. It's kind of expensive, but really expensive. I'm not even working right now. But I went through.
Who'd you talk to?
The legal aid. I put in an application for legal aid.
Okay.
It's a place that help you get a lawyer, but they say it could take 6 months to a year. So.
Okay. So did you talk to any other lawyers like I told you to?
The first 3 that I talked to, wow, I talked to like probably 8 of them. But the lowest there goes like $2,000 to start off.
Do you have the names of the lawyers that I asked you that you talked to?
You asked me that last time. I was on.
Right, and then I reset you to talk to them more or get someone hired. So
I talked to Renshaw. I can't remember their name. Renshaw. There's one that's brothers.
Why wouldn't you write that down and bring it?
I wasn't expecting that I had to.
So it looks like you weren't what?
I wasn't expecting that I had to.
So if you're okay. If I tell you to go talk to some lawyers and bring me the names of the lawyers you've talked to, and you don't think you can remember them, then I would think just common sense would tell you to write them down so that you could tell me that you did what I ordered you to do so that you wouldn't go back to jail, right?
I did do what you ordered me to do.
Okay, so I ordered you to bring back the names as well, not just talk to them, but bring back who you talked to so that I know who you talked to and that you're doing what I asked you to do, right? Right.
The cheapest ones that I've given you the last time I was here is the main ones that I was looking into.
Okay. But when you left last time, I gave you specific instructions.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Okay. So, are you wearing your drug patch?
Yes, ma'am.
So it looks like back on second. So you tested positive since you've had that drug patch on for methamphetamine.
What is that? Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't. But with the patch?
Mm-hmm. Looks like you tested positive for methamphetamine, cocaine. Hold on. Let me print it out so I can read it better. So last time you were in here, you had an issue because you had showed up with your drug patch in your hand, so they couldn't test it. So I tested you in court, and then I made you get the drug patch put on again and told you to keep it on. And then the drug patch that was put on January 25th. Which was the day before that court date. So you had one on, you had taken it in, you put it on, tested positive for methamphetamine and cocaine. Have a seat in the jury box. I'm going to have you tested this morning, and then I'll decide what to do. Thanks. Actually, come on, ma'am. Come on back up here. I know what I'm going to do. So, Ms. Davis, obviously it is a violation of your bond conditions to use any illegal substances, right? And so you tested positive for cocaine and methamphetamine on that drug patch, in addition to, in the past, not having it on correctly, and you didn't do what I asked you to do or ordered you to do also here. So I'm going to raise your bond at this time for those violations to $100,000. You will keep your court-appointed attorney while you're in custody. They'll be out to see you, and we'll just see what we do with your case at that point. You can go back with the bailiff.
Wow.
Ma'am, come on back again.
Oh, you want an example out of it? Let's see.
I'll make an example out of anybody. Hang on. You want to stand here?
You don't.
You want to stand here and be disrespectful?
No,
I will make an example.
Understand my situation. Like,
I don't care what your
I'm not
situation.
making no excuses.
Okay.
I take accountability.
Right. So you tested positive for methamphetamine and cocaine.
I don't know how the patch work, ma'am. I haven't been doing any drugs.
Well, you did something.
I don't know if that's like the patch pick up sweat. I don't know if that's like after the process or what? But I haven't been doing anything.
All right, go back with the bailiff. Good morning, sir. You're Brandell Griffin. Mr. Griffin, did you get someone hired?
No, the last time I came, you told me I didn't qualify. I tried 6 lawyers, different lawyers. I couldn't afford them.
Who'd you talk to?
I gave you all the names of those two.
But since last time, who'd you talk to?
I went back to the same ones, just trying to.
Why would you go back to the same ones if you couldn't afford them before?
I talked to 7 lawyers. Like they all around the same price, $5,000 more. I can't afford that though. I didn't find anything lower than that.
Yeah. I mean, you filled out the affidavit and by law, you do not qualify. So
I'm trying to ask why is that
because your total income is $6,800 a month and your expenses that you put here are $2,260, which according to this means you have $4,600 left every month.
I told the income was nowhere near 6 this
You filled this out. I did it, and you swore under oath that it was true.
What did I sign? I get paid about $2,000 a month, and I pay child support. I have 7 kids. I pay child support for.
You put 0 on child support.
I put 0 on child support.
Well, no, you put that you pay child support for it. Yeah, that's all on here.
Yeah, I'm not understanding how it gets to 6,000.
I'm reading what you wrote. Unless
unless I misunderstood. I'm sorry, unless I misunderstood some of the things on there or something. Like I can bring checks to bank accounts, all that. I can do all that. I can't.
Hold on, I'm printing it out.
I was ready to finish this case and. Like I have evidence, the girl to indicate.
I don't need to get it. I can't talk to you about that, but say, tell me. I mean, do you see the total on the left-hand column?
Because under assets, it has a car. My car is
the other side where you say your income is $6,800.
See that? But I added up assets, which is my car, and I had it worth around $6,000 on that. So I just added that number to there. Like I said, I must have did something wrong. I don't know. But
so you make how much a week?
I make like $18 an hour. I get paid bi-weekly. My check be like $1,200, $1,300.
So bi-weekly about $1,200 or $1,300. So total monthly is about $24. Okay. All right, so then based on that, you do qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. So I'm going to make that notation on here. Step in front of the clerk. She'll let you know who your attorney is going to be and give you some more instruction. Good morning, sir. Are you Jimmy Couch?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Couch, had you, the bondsman, you're on a bond in a misdemeanor case. It looks like on that violation of a protective order.
Yes, ma'am.
And you were, for the record, you were arrested, it looks like January 29th of this year, 26, on a burglary of a habitation case. Just listen. You were arrested for that, right?
Well, I'm really not sure what I was arrested for.
Okay.
My ex-wife.
Hang on.
Okay.
So you were arrested for burglary of a habitation and interference with emergency request for service, and the magistrate gave you a $25,000 personal bond and just let you were just released from custody.
Yes, ma'am.
After that date, on February 14th of 2026, you were arrested again, and that one for violation of a protective order.
Okay.
You made bond on that case, and you were given a $2,000 bond on that case. All of this information has been brought to my attention, and I am at this time, I've got Mr. Rojas has been appointed to represent you, and Ms. Malfino is here on behalf of the District Attorney's Office. Based on the fact that you were arrested for a violation of a protective order after you were let out without a bond really on the burglary of a habitation, I'm going to find that you're at large without proper bond on the burglary of a habitation case. which is cause number 26 DCCR 0328. I'm going to set that bond at this time at $50,000. There will be a condition of that bond that you have absolutely no contact or communication with.
Allison
What's the last name?
Couch.
So that means in person. That means obviously communication or in person.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you will also be required as a condition of that bond, if you make it, to wear a GPS monitoring device at all times. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.